What's going on, everybody? Yo, tapping in with your brother, young Knock, aka brother Enoch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can just call me Enoch. This is not legal advice. Now I'm not a bar card holder or an attorney. This is not legal advice. I'm not here to solicit myself as a private attorney or retain or for anybody to retain me as an attorney. We just about to go over some important things I think is necessary for us to do. Excuse the background. I'm gonna try to cover this topic right here as best as I can so people can just really understand the importance of nationality identification, first most, and how it relates to your name declaration. So I'm gonna highlight what I read. Okay. So mind you guys, this is from the Department of Justice. Okay. Which is damn near the head honcho of the executive branch. Okay. Specifically mentioned identification documents. Okay. You guys can read this in 18 USC 1028. Okay. Section 1028 as follows of Title 18 designates, okay, three special, okay, three special non-federal identification documents. Okay. Three special identification documents. Hold on, Kendra. Okay. Those three identification documents and gives a preferred treatment. Okay. Period. These three documents, okay, this is key right here for y'all to pay attention to. These three documents, in the absence of a national identification card, okay? So if you have either one of these documents in the absence of a national identity card, these are the three documents are prime means by which an individual establishes his identity in the United States. Okay? These three documents are in the absence of a nationality identity card, national identity card. These are primary documents that will establish your identity in the absence of you hearing that, in the absence of a national identity card. The birth certificate, the driver's license, and personal identification. Notice they said personal identification and they said national identification card. Okay. This is critical to understand, first and foremost. The birth certificate. First A says, which is mind blowing. They keep it real brief. They telling y'all to read between the lines. Birth certificate is not defined in 18 USC 228 since it is self-explanatory. Okay. You see that trick? You see the trick? Title 18 is positive law, which they trial you as a criminal, So how does the birth certificate? The birth certificate is explanatory. So we not going to define it, is what they saying. That they funny to me. The word. This is just so funny with the things that they be saying. This document, referring to the birth certificate, is issued by different agencies, different states, and foreign countries. Okay. Nevertheless, it represents an official government statement by the proper government agency. Okay. That not a man, not a woman, not a individual, not a consumer, that a person, okay, This is Title 18. Person is defined there. Title 15. Person is defined there. Title 41. Title 42. Person is defined there. I don't think it's the person that most people think. Having such a name. Hold on. Having such, key word, y'all, such a name was born on a particular date. Hold on. Not a specific date, not, a particular. So it's like an approximate date, in a particular place. They about to shut me off. Oh, you got it. Really? Okay. I see how y'all doing it. So I'm going to skip this because I'm not going to be able to say it. This is too long. All right. So it says, hold on. There are a few physical characteristics that remain the same. So the question is that what doesn't remain the same on the birth certificate? Your filing date and your birth date. That wasn't the capitalization of your whole damn name. That's what is not the same. Nevertheless, the birth certificate has become commonly accepted as identification. Okay, it says, but however, it says, obviously, a birth certificate is not intended to actually identify a person who claims the document pertains to him. So this is critical. Then we go into driver license. We know what a driver license is. I'm not going to go into that. It's self-explanatory. And a personal identification card, such as a state ID. It's not. It's these in the so in the absence of a nationality identification card, you are identified by government documents. If you're not being identified with a name decree or a nationality card, you're being subject to be defined by government issued documents, which obviously isn't intended to identify a person, but the person claiming that their identity is in that document, it's explanatory. You know what I'm saying? So it's hearsay. So if that's what you want to be, the birth certificate, driver's license, or personal identification card, you're free to do that. So I just wanted to, I really want to start off with this, build some foundation for y'all. So that's that, and I'll be tapping out. God bless.